Hey kids, how you doing? It's a bit hot in here. That's Salvador, buddy. Uh, Tonight we're gonna talk about this guy, Mr. Pete Townsend, uh, the autobiography. This is the Brazilian version of the book. You know, uh, what can you talk about this guy, right? Uh, uh, of course, I knew the Who for a long time, no? Since I was a kid, I guess, teenager, all this shit. Uh, but I recently, like 2 years ago, I got hooked on the Who again because I remember I was in a pub with a friend. We have some booze, and then I saw one guy with the headphones on, the inner ears, and he was like just humming, and say who, and I was talking to my friend, hey man, I know this fucking song. What's that? No, I said, oh man, that's the Kinks. We start, and then I said, no man, this is the Who. Who are you? That was in the last record they did with Keith Moon on drums. And then I started to get some information back about that. Get a lot of records again to listen to. Great, great band. Uh, and Pete here, he talks about how it worked, and it's interesting about the Who because different from many bands that normally we think they had a kind of, how I could say, a vision of the band as a company because the band, any band is a company. So management, it was very strong. The ideas for the band to reach the public, the targets they want to do. Uh, Even about the name, the situations, because the Who start is interesting how the band start because the Who managers they plan to do a movie about this to tell a story about a career of a band, and they would create a band, and organize its career, but it was a fake band. The idea was to be a fake band, but they made the Who, and the band got bigger than the film idea and took its own life. Thousand talks a lot about this, about the fights in the band to different personalities, and you just see on stage. You can see that how different they were. Like I can say you had three maniacs and one false maniac. Because you could see clearly that Keith Moon, Roger Daltrey, and Pete Townsend, they were like a bit show-off guys, and on the other hand, you have the bass player, man. Oh gosh, Entwistle, John Entwistle, was just stood still and played. In this book, A Thousand talks about his frustration for a project he had called Lifehouse, uh, and it was a bigger idea for because he was used to do this conceptual things and all these things, and but Lifehouse didn't work, and he got very frustrated for that. Uh, there's something also he talks in this biography about the accusations of pedophilia that he was charged, and he says that uh, it was misunderstood and all these things. You know, uh, and it's interesting because he's talking about a kind of, could say, tricky situation for him. But if he's open to talk about it, so give it a chance. Why not? And it's great because you can see a creator talking about his creation his creation changed many things on music. I personally don't consider he's as top five guitar players, but surely top five masterminds in rock and roll, and that's the good thing about rock and roll. You have to be, you have to get one characteristics that put you apart from the others, and make you special. And Miss Thousand surely did. This is the guy.